इसने माना ही नहीं। मैंने ऐसे
स्टार्ट करो, देर हो गया यार, कर रहे क्या कर रहे हैं?
नहीं मैं लास्ट में जाऊंगा, इसीलिए मैंने फिर इनको बोला एलिगेंट
इम्तियाज
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Baba Nisar and I'm joining you once again for the second match of the day. It's House of Wealth Champions League Edition 1 Season 2025. Guess what? It's match number 17 and it's a very crucial contest for both the teams. Two teams locking horns against each other for this very crucial match. We have got Team House of Wealth led by Mr. Imtiaz Lefty, and they are going to lock horns against the likes of elegant Strikers Srinagar led by Mr. Ahmed Umar Bande. Alongside we have got Chief Organizer Mr. Zahid Afzal and Chief Mentor, also who is officiating in this very House of Wealth, that's Mr. Javed Daryal. Not taking much of your time, all set for the flip of the coin. And I guess it's going to be flipped by Imtiaz. And it's going to be called from Ahmed. Tails is a call. It is tails. Ahmed, first of all, congratulations, winning toss and straight going forward for your decision.
We'll bat first.
Reason for batting first?
Like a good deck, and in the previous match also there was a good score, and I feel like it's a good batting wicket, so we'll bat first.
And talking about the recent, matches you played, I believe you came from Royal Premier League Pulwama, but you got to the semi-finals eventually. From that, some new lessons, some new learnings from your side.
Definitely, every match is a new learning, so we'll learn from our mistakes and hopefully correct them in this match, and hopefully take forward this tournament also.
And it has been a bit up and down for your team in this very House of Wealth. So your combination for today's side?
We have few changes. One left-arm spinner comes in, Tarun, and Raja Tanveer is a batsman. He's also coming in.
And target set on your mind for this very important match?
Going by the wicket, I think around 170, 180 should be a good target on this wicket. We'll try to score around that runs and then restrict them before that.
And all the best for the team. Thank you. Imtiaz, toss to आपने यहाँ पे हारा and you are bowling first. क्या कहेंगे?
जी बिल्कुल, विकेट काफ़ी अच्छा है, तो टॉस का मेरे ख्याल से उतना बड़ा इम्पैक्ट नहीं रहेगा। जैसा आपने सुबह भी देखा कि 160 12-13 ओवर्स में चेज़ हुआ, तो इट्स अ गुड विकेट। होपफुली वी विल ट्राई आवर बेस्ट टू रिस्ट्रिक्ट देम अंडर 150।
तो अगर कॉम्बिनेशन के हवाले से बात करेंगे, क्योंकि आपने अभी तक इस टूर्नामेंट में मेरे ख्याल से एक मैच हारा भी है, लेकिन यू हैव बाउंस्ड बैक क्वाइट स्ट्रांगली, सो यू बिलीव इफ यू गेट टू अ विन एंड इट विल श्योरली जस्ट ब्रिंग अ बिट मोर कॉन्फिडेंस इन योर साइड?
Yeah, definitely. In the first match we lost by a huge margin, but after that we have come back very well. So it's a good chance for us to qualify for the playoffs. So hopefully we will do our best.
And coming back to House of Wealth after a gap of around 1 month, Xavier Floods, and were you patient, completely rather impatient for coming back to the stage?
Yeah, definitely. We are very happy. This event has once again opened. So I definitely want to say that this is one of the best tournament in the whole valley. So yeah, we are very happy.
Thank you very much, and all the best for the team match rather. So the news from the centre. Ahmed Umar Bande, captain of elegant Strikers Srinagar. They won the toss and they're batting first.
तबीयत खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है? डोंट वरी एट ऑल, क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं। घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं, और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ। तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप।
Think mobile. Think Solucity.
विकेट्स गिरते रहेंगे, लेकिन आपके पैसे को गिरने न देगा हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ।
रन्स तो बनते रहेंगे, आपका पैसा कब बनेगा? जाने के लिए कांटेक्ट करें हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ को। म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, लेकिन कौन सा? ये आपको हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ बताएगा।
ये टाइल्स बहुत अच्छी क्वालिटी के हैं।
मैक्स होम सॉल्यूशन से खरीदा, घर चमक गया।
मैक्स होम सॉल्यूशंस पर आओ, अपने घर को नए स्टाइल में सजाएं।
मैक्स होम सॉल्यूशंस पर आओ, निटको टाइल्स लगवाओ, घर को स्टाइलिश बनाओ।
Nextcraft Consultants are your trusted partner in engineering, architectural, and designing services. we turn your vision into reality. At Nextcraft Consultants, we believe that every dream home starts with a great design. Our dedicated team works closely with you. We pride ourselves on our attention to detail, creating spaces that not only meet your needs, but also reflect your personal style. With our commitment to excellence, we will bring your vision to life, ensuring your home is a true reflection of you.
अल सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, जो आपकी मुक़द्दस ख्वाहिश को हकीकत में बदलता है, आपके नेक सफ़र में पल पल का साथी। हम फराहम करते हैं हज और उम्रा के मुकम्मल पैकेजेस, आरामदेह रिहाइश, पुरसकून और महफूज सफ़र, कदम ब कदम रहनुमाई। आपका सफ़र हरमैन हमारा एजाज़। आज ही रब्ता कीजिए अल सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, गांजीवारा, अनंतनाग।
10, 9,
7,
6, 5, 4,
3.
1. Let's play.
Second match of the day. It's a first ball. It's Imtiaz lefty, captain of Team House of Wealth. And the two openers from Elegant Strikers, Ahmed Umar Bande and Saqib. And he goes with wicketkeeper standing close. The first match of the day, won quite comprehensively by the likes of Hill View Rajouri by a big margin of 7 wickets. That was an easy chase, chasing 162. The second match is played on the same pitch, same wicket. So indicates it's quite good for the batting. And same was done by Ahmed Bande on the toss, winning it and goes straight to the bat. And did say that we would love to get around 180 on the board. So a lot will depend on Ahmed Bande and Saqib, the opening stand. Watchful again. Not offering any stroke, just goes a bit defensive is Ahmed. And if you look for both these sides, Team House of Wealth played 3 matches. They have won 2, lost 1. Elegant Strikers, they have already lost 1. So they will be trying to try and just bounce back. And a lovely shot. Lovely swing. And the first boundary and the first runs for Elegant Strikers. It wasn't such a bad line, but Ahmed Bande looked it so easy. And he made it look so easy rather. And you could see just a bit on the bad line. And he just goes a bit for glance and just glances away for 4 runs. Punches it back. Trying to go aggressive in the very first over, knows that it's a fresh start. So better to just keep your wicket safe and the runs will come because you know the caliber, the likes and the capabilities of the batsman, just Ahmed Umar Bande. And watchful, leaning forward. Not a comprehensive, but goes straight to the short point. And the first over done. Winning toss and batting first. Strike.
खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है. डोंट वरी एट ऑल क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं. घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ. तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप.
You see Asif Rasool starting the bowling proceedings in that combination, but today Imtiaz left it thinking a bit different. Bringing in Samir Bell. I remember just a month ago, this man Samir Bell from Srinagar. He was looking unstoppable. Got some hat-tricks as well. And he also has got that nag of picking wickets pretty early in the power play. So he's another very dangerous customer. That's what Elegant Strikers need to be quite careful about. Short third man in place. Amir Aziz at the backward point. There is a special point. Salim Mir in the covers. Imtiaz left to the captain at the extra cover. There's mid-off up in the circle. Mid-wicket in the form of Zaidar, long on. Imran Ganai at the square leg. And the first ball missed out Saqib. Well, he's having different plans. And he looks aggressive. He looks quite quick with that flow. And again, beaten on the same. Even though Samir Bell is not a big turner of the ball, But he is that bowler who loves to bowl wicket to wicket. That's why he always has a good success to his bowling. And that's in the gaps. That's a thrash through. Lovely shot. Through covers and extra covers. And no chance for anybody to move. It's gloriously played by Saqib. And the best thing about the shot, that was a bisection. Pure class. It's all coming in boundaries so far. And keeping low on that moment. But again, if you try and look at that ball, it was bowled within the line, straight into the stumps. That's his caliber. Almost dragged on. Lucky for Saqib. And will push his partner for 2 more. Even though just starting quite slow. We have got 2 boundaries. But the plan of these 2 batters is try and have a look on the pitch. And see how the ball does. And when you are quite satisfied that it isn't not too much in the ball and with the wicket, you definitely can go aggressive then. And a single off the over makes that 7 from it. 2 gone. And going with 5.5. Elegant Strikers Srinagar there. 11 for no loss. And since we're back, in this House of Wealth, we have seen the scores are being chased quite easily. Given the circumstances, you get to the real temperament as a batter. And we haven't seen too much in the pitch, even though there is something pretty early in the morning session. It's quite understood because it's a bit moisture that stage. And as the time progresses, as the pitch gets more dry, it looks completely flat then. Looks full of runs. And I was talking to Adil Rishi pretty early in the first session, first match as well. He looked quite impressed with all the team management, with the pitch curator. Ahmed Bandit did mention that we had the first to Imtiaz Lefty. He did mention that winning and losing toss in this match not going to create any bigger impressions, because we saw the score was being chased quite easily by the likes of Hill View Rajouri. So it looks like quite a friendly wicket for the batters especially. Eventually, if you are quite straight, you are quite conventional bowler, might not be having that too much of assistance. Only if you are varied, if you are having full of variations, that's the way. Those are the skills you can use as a bowler to trouble the batter. That's what Imtiaz Lefty does have. This got nag of bringing the ball into the right-hander, and he is trying to have that area, still not having that in control. 14 without a wicket. And also big announcement for all the cricket fans, cricket teams, House of Wealth, Champions League, getting into the Jammu. It's a winter edition. And I was talking to Jahangir Alam, if you have gone through the likes of Baba Nisar Sensation, he did promise that from the first week of the December 2025, the Jammu edition is going to kick off. There will be some different features. He was promising that some DRS methods, and also Mr. Javed Daryal, who is the chief mentor of this House of Wealth Champions League, he's surely going to come up with something new as a promise. Definitely some new features, some new factors and elements will be added to that edition. It will be something better than, those weaknesses that what we lacked around in this very House of Wealth Champions League edition first. They will be all just given a bit of different shape with that revolutionary steps. That's what the whole management committee of House of Wealth are doing. So a big announcement for all the cricket fans all across the globe, especially. And in the month of December, House of Wealth comes for the Jammu edition. And it's surely going to come up with a new revolution and new features. Upish, long gone, long gone, long gone. Oh, has a no drops. Rather, he has caught it brilliantly. It's Asim Manzoor. For a moment, I thought that he dropped it, but now he slided, but got the full control of the ball. And Bell strikes. And he strikes a big fish. It's Bondi who goes. Captain departs. And he was looking to try and take that aerial route. But credit must be given to the captain, Imtiaz Lefty, for having that long on in place. And elegant strikers. They're one down. And Team House of Wealth have drawn the first blood. And who walks in? I believe Raja Tanveer. That is how you go with. These are the scenes. Yeah, lovely catch. Absolutely a stunner from Asim Manzoor. And this will give you a clear view. There he goes. I believe he looked a bit stopped for playing that shot. And what a catch. Absolutely diving and sliding forward. Not easy. But Asim Manzoor have done it. Great control in that catch. And talk about Team House of Wealth. They bring in Amir Aziz. They bring in Asif Rasool in the side. They bring in Zahid Dar in. Omar Watson is also there, who is doing a job as a keeper. Maybe gets himself on pads and he can be used as another option. And Samir Bell, that's what I was mentioning. In the power play, has got the habit of bringing those wickets, and he does what one more. Raja Tanveer. I talk about this guy. He is a batter who loves to play with a straight bat. Has played a lot of cricket. Has been there for ages. And his team are in a dire situation, and they need this man to really deliver at the most. 16 for 1. Samir Bell, you all will just find him. He is a busy player. He will keep on moving his troops in a left and right hand combination. And I guess it's a right move by Ahmed Umar Bande for sending in Rajat Tanveer, because having left and right hand, it will always push the fielders through for every run they score. Keeps low. As he was about to hit Rajat Tanveer, just got out of the line quite quickly. Very great conditions of the cricket. Sun is out, very pleasant, not such humid and hot as it used to be around a month ago. And elegant Strikers Srinagar need to bounce back, need to go for that consolidation. That's a lovely use of the wrist. That's what keeps him pushing. He's a busy player. Always believes in that rotation, and that's what needed highly by elegant Strikers Srinagar. And those who might have tuned in later, this is the match number 17, the second of the day. The first match was won by Hill View Rajouri quite comprehensively by 7 wickets. Ishtaq Rasool batted brilliantly for his 68 runs, and he was the man of the match, also picking up 1 wicket. I believe they are leading the Pool B. They might go straight to the semi-finals. And a fumble. Lovely push. Not hard. And going. Again. Now Raja Tanveer could be saying he's slipping. And I believe Imtiaz Lafty is going to continue, and it does. Throwing his bat on the ball, and could be tight. Oh no! Needed to hit the bullseye. He got his time, got the ball on the bounce. He was running hard, and he was aiming just at one stump, Samir Bell. It got over the stumps, nicely backed up. But Saqib Rathar, well, he was going down to the dangerous zone, that's for sure. And for a moment, he would have been having his heart in his mouth. These are quite crucial moments in game. Luck favouring elegant Strikers Srinagar. And these rare moments bring you some fruitful results, but you got to convert them, and Bell missed out on that moment. And he will show you how to bat on the surface, Raja. Imran Ganai back into the side of Team House of Wealth. I remember Team House of Well lost the first match by a big margin at the hands of Hill View Rajouri. Then they made a change and brought in Imran Ganai into that second match, and he beat it beautifully, and he was the man of the match in that crucial stage where he batted beautifully and he just hit those glorious sixes. And you look at the comparison of the two sides. Team House of Well looks a bit balanced side, you know, with some brilliant performers. And the reason why I call them with that kind of statement, if you look at the previous track records of the side of elegant Strikers Srinagar, it has been a bit up and down with them. They got into the semi-finals of Royal Premier League Pulwama, but they were defeated in a very simple way. So kindly just having that kind of impressions on the mind that actually just gets in there and impacts the performance of your whole team. And that's what I was talking to Ahmed Umar Bande, the captain, on the toss. He did come up with that response that every day is a learning day. Every day is a new day at the office for you as a team. And Raja, here goes big. And the ball has travelled the distance. With the first 6 of the second match of the day. Slightly fuller. And he just presented it the best direction. And it goes for half a dozen. And that is what this man can do. And is known for his slow procedure. And in any format of the game, you read the situation slowly. You can get some steady results, and that's what Raja Tanvir is doing. That will ease the nerves. Again, up it, just short of that mid-off. It was bowled a bit slower by Imtiaz lefty. Raja Tanvir was not able to pick that. So a single to finish. 9 from the over. 5 gone. 1 to go of the power play. Elegant Strikers Srinagar winning top. Play again, it's Samir Bell, so captain relying heavily on the man. Raja Tanvir goes up. It's Asim Manzoor who is giving a chase. Running backwards is never easy for a fielder. And ample time for Tanvir to get back for a double. He looks a bit aggressive. His approach is indicating the same. Now he knows it's the last over of the power play. So if you count too many, that can really come advantageous for your side. He's going quite good at the strike rate. Healthy one. 15 of 8. Around 190. And Sakib goes run a ball. And so far, Imtiaz lefty is just going with the same options. Not changing in the power play normally. You let have a change in that last over of the power play. But he still believes. It's a firm belief of Imtiaz lefty in the lacks of Samir Bell to letting him go. And bowling his third. Lovely on drive. Another chance for the batter to come back for 2 more runs. So the runs are coming quite smooth. Quite easy. It's not that hard endeavours you got to bring in for those big shots. Can still score big with that runs of rotation. Starts quite nicely this over. Flex. Oh, gone! What a brilliant catch! This is why I was telling you Imtiaz lefty is a firm believer of Samir Bell. Bringing him continuously for his third over. Raja Tanvir was using his wrist quite well. But once again, credit to Imtiaz lefty for having that mid-wicket fielder in that circle again for that catching. And eventually he got to dive, got to low. It was low cash for the man. And he was not going to just have it down, and he catches it brilliantly. Bell strikes again. Tanvir goes. And Team House of Wealth, they are back in the game. And after that short span of time on the crease, it's Samir Bell who again goes for that 1 more wicket. So both wickets have been his victims. And ESS, they're 2 down. It's 35 on the board. Shah. Let me take you back to that England cricket team. Shah. And he would be playing for that side, but he was a right-handed batter. And he was known for his style, and he was known for his head. He was known for his look on the ball. He played a good innings against India when he would be coming quite first for his international games. scored a half century. And you could see spectators enjoying the game. Another right-hander. The right-hander replacing the beg your pardon, left-hander. Replacing the left-hander. And Samir Bell, you could see the smiles on his face, telling you the story. Now slips in place. Normally, you will see Samir Bell just going for a slips. And he knows that the pitch is not doing something great. It's keeping quite straight. So better to go for some different options. That's what he's believing in. He's a big man. And talk about this guy. He's a lovely character. Very friendly, very sociable and amiable. Quite down to the earth. Very smiling always. Nice way to finish. Just 3 overs.
तबीयत खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, डोंट वरी एट ऑल, क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं। घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ। तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप।
Think mobile. Think Solucity.
विकेट्स गिरते रहेंगे, लेकिन आपके पैसे को गिरने न देगा हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ।
रन्स तो बनते रहेंगे, आपका पैसा कब बनेगा? जाने के लिए कांटेक्ट करें हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ को।
And I believe Imtiaz Lefty is all set to complete his quota. Rather, no, he's not Imtiaz Lefty. Maybe he is somebody by the name of Lakan, if I'm not wrong. Outstation player playing for Team House of Wealth. Yes, he is Lakan Bharti Mankash. He's a left armer. And straight down the ground. Lovely shot. Goes. And a good stop from that fielder down. Saving some runs for his side. It's a good time for these two to really showcase their skills in the batting. Not that stage where you believe it's too late. No, you can enjoy your time on the crease. You can give yourself a bit of time to try and adjust to the conditions. Another double. Another great running between the wickets. Lovely. Shai is pushing Saqib to come back through. We have seen the players, the batters of Elegant starting, taking the start and eventually just losing out, falling apart on that, just converting into a big something. When our Saqib has been there as an opener, 17 of 15. And down the track, it's Dardesh. Dardesh, oh, catches it. Another one falls down. Elegant strikers. They are not striking big. They are being struck badly. And bowling change does the trick for Team House of Wealth. And what I was going to mention, this Saqib needs to convert it into the big. Lost his cool, went for the big shot. And lost his shirt as well. And he lost his wicket. A brilliant running catch by Dardish Goni. And Lakan, he strikes. You can see an absolute frustration on his face. He knew and he knows that he took a start and he needed.
लेकिन आपके पैसे को गिरने न देगा हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ।
ये टाइल्स बहुत अच्छी क्वालिटी के हैं।
मैक्स होम सोल्यूशन से खरीदा, घर चमक गया।
मैक्स होम से
मैक्स होम सॉल्यूशंस पर आओ, निटको टाइल्स लगवाओ, घर को स्टाइलिश बनाओ।
Nextcraft Consultants are your trusted partner in engineering, architectural, and designing services. We turn your vision into reality. At Nextcraft Consultants, we believe that every dream home starts with a great design. Our dedicated team works closely with you. We pride ourselves on our attention to detail, creating spaces that not only meet your needs.
Slowly and steadily, I can see crowd started to just get into the ground. As the time progresses, you will have a huge number. It's all understood. It's really, cultivation season going on at its peak in this part of the world. And Tanish Halal. And it's a big time for the big partnership. Again, just had to take his bat away. He was committed for that stroke. Lakan really bowling quite nice and smart. He was hit for 4 runs off his first 2 balls, but coming back strongly on the ball 3. Wrapped on the pad. That's surely going to be no. Well,
अल-सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, जो आपकी मुक़द्दस ख्वाहिश को हकीकत में बदलता है, आपके नेक सफ़र में पल पल का साथी। हम फराहम करते हैं हज और उम्रा के मुकम्मल पैकेजेस, आरामदेह रिहाइश, पुरसकून और महफूज सफ़र, कदम ब कदम रहनुमाई। आपका सफ़र हरमैन हमारा एजाज़। आज ही राब्ता कीजिए अल-सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, गांजीवारा, अनंतनाग।
And a very successful over comes to an end, and there was a shout on the last ball as well. That was just a bit touch and go decision. The reason because he was hit on the back leg. Only the middle and the off stump were exposed, but the leg stump was completely hidden. And that's what the umpire thought, and that's gone now. And another change, so double change. It's Amir Aziz, who is a great left-arm bowler. And there is an edge. It's Asif Rasool who gives the chase. Not introduced yet. .42. It's a slow start now. It's quite understood now. The run rate, that's surely coming down a bit, because you see these 2 batters quite new to the crease, so it's done and understood they will love to just have some time on the crease. And in that scenario, it gives Imtiaz Lefty another liberty to try and tighten that noose, creating more pressure on these 2 new batters. And with top order already back to the pavilion, likes of Saqib, Ahmed and Rajat Tanveer, who was introduced into the side of elegant strikers. And again, D was trying to sweep. Is gone. LBW. Danish Lal also departs. Departs on a duck. On the ball number 5 he faces. That ball was keeping low. He was striding forward. It took a long stride. That is dead plump.
मैक्स होम सॉल्यूशंस पर आओ, निटको टाइल्स लगवाओ, घर को स्टाइलिश बनाओ.
Also reflect your personal style. With our commitment to excellence, we will bring your vision to life and
And who comes new? Amir Aziz striking in his very first over. And Team House of Wealth, they're coming up with some strong plans. They did bounce back after losing that first inaugural match at the hands of Hill View. They're making a statement. Team House of Wealth surely making an absolute statement in this tournament now. It's Tarun Rajput. I guess he's under 19. Very young at his age. And just coming into the middle stage of this game with his team already struggling. So I believe he must enjoy this time. The reason because he gets an opportunity to try and settle himself. There is on the other side of the story, if we say no pressure, because he needed to have the most time to be on the crease and just showcase his all potential.
रन्स तो बनते रहेंगे, आपका पैसा कब बनेगा? जाने के लिए कांटेक्ट करें हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ को. म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, लेकिन कौन सा? ये आपको हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ.
And I believe captain goes to Asif Manzoor. No Asif Rasool yet. Oh, a shy Tarun Rajput. It's a high time for these two to score high runs. Asif Manzoor, 426 matches for 76 wickets, 5 for 14, the best. Elegant Strikers Srinagar. They have been in these situations quite regular. Seen them just going under 15 or 2-3 wickets down. Even though it's towards the end there, they score some quick runs, but things are not going to be the same every time for your side. But Team House of Wealth, you need to appreciate them. There's no doubt about that. They really came up with a strong belief. Looking undefeated after that first loss. And a very backside. Good number of all-rounders. And can Tarun Rajput and Awasha score some runs for this partnership? And get their teams surely onto the stability what they require. Nicely played. Back onto the track. Not for the runs this moment. And it is quite understood. There is pressure on the batters. Still, if you look at the bowling options left for Imtiaz lefty, Salim Mir, Asif Rasool. I believe you might be using Salim Mir for the death moments, because at this stage they're really troubling the batters and quickly.
Nextcraft consultants are your trusted.
And after 9, slightly going under 5.
In engineering, architectural, and designing services, we turn your vision into reality. At Nextcraft Consultants, we believe that every dream home starts with a great design. Our dedicated team works closely with you. We pride ourselves on our attention to detail, creating spaces that not only meet your needs, but also reflect your personal style. With our commitment to excellence, we will bring your vision to life.
And now it's Asif Rasool. I believe it's really the freedom for Imtiaz Lefty to bring in all the options he has got in his bowling kitty. Slower ball down the track. Tarun goes. Come back for two. Needs to hurry. And good running between the wickets. Asif Rasool yesterday was dominated in that Red Premier League. He was hit for plenty. And he happened to go through the same in this very league at the hands of Jahangir Lone in that first match. He was hit for 35 sixes. Then he bounced back. And he's an experienced cricketer. He knows how to really be back. It's all going in singles. It's all going in singles for elegant Strikers Srinagar. So the plan for these two batters is to try and get some runs on the board. You know, feel yourselves you are in that zone where you can believe in for that acceleration. Because the projected score revealed just 105. So for 5 runs from the over. And down the leg stump. Just a tickle. Dardish gives the chase. And he's so quick. And he has got a great strong arm. Another single. And talk about the South of Wealth. You know, in that Pool A where Sultan Warriors just topping the table. They go straight to the semi-final. And the second pool, it's Hill View Rajouri. They are just leading that pool, leading that table. And he was just surprised. And he was totally not in the shot. Happened to play it over that short covers for a single. 10 gone, going with 5.3. Elegant winning top.
अल सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स जो आपकी मुक़द्दस ख्वाहिश को हकीकत में बदलता है, आपके नेक सफ़र में पल पल का साथी। हम फराहम करते हैं हज और उम्रा के मुकम्मल पैकेजेस, आरामदेह रिहाइश, पुरसकून और महफूज सफ़र, कदम ब कदम रहनुमाई। आपका सफ़र हरमैन हमारा एजाज़। आज ही रब्ता कीजिए अल सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, गांजीवारा, अनंतनाग।
Welcome back after the drinks break. Half stage through. It's 53 for 4. And Awais Shah 6 of 9. Tarun 8 of 9. Quite slow with that approach. Knowing that already the top order has gone back to the pavilion. So better to try and just create a bit partnership. But the bowlers of Team House of Wealth not letting them enjoy the freedom. They are making them just have those runs earned. That's the speciality of this Team House of Wealth. Now slips in place. Third man. Point. Deep covers, extra cover, long off. Whitish long on mid wicket. And what actually exposes elegant Strikers Srinagar at this stage is when your prime batter Ahmed Umar Bande does not click. You feel a bit down. So you always cannot have that same player who can drive for you. Cannot be that driving force for your side always. Can't rely heavily on just one player. Today bringing Raja Tanveer into the side. He got a start but he was not able to convert. And Imtiaz Lefty is making good changes, bringing spinners from both sides. Down the track. Upish on the bounce to long on. And also, I was missing out on Umar Watson. You know, he is doing the job as a keeper. He could be used as another option into the ball. He's a very young fast bowler. Let's try and talk about extra column. It's no extra. That also tells you the discipline about the bowling of Team House of Wealth. Team House of Wealth, owned by Mr. Jahangir Alam, who is also the sponsor, title sponsor, House of Wealth Financial Services. And he is always very busy. Just gets into the dugout, talks to the players.
Nextcraft Consultants are your trusted partner in engineering, architectural, and designing services. We turn your vision into reality. At Nextcraft Consultants, we believe that every dream home starts with a great design. Our dedicated team works closely with you. We pride ourselves on our attention to detail, creating spaces that not only meet your needs, but also reflect your personal style. With our commitment to excellence, we will bring your vision to life, ensuring your home is a true reflection.
And Asif Rasool again. It is giving too much of air to the ball. Bowling very slow. As you know, the more slow you bowl, the more effective you can be at this wicket. Even though it's full of runs, there is not too much in the wicket. It's your batting approach that's making those bowlers get really hard onto you. Oh, dropped! Well, that was hit power play. Imtiaz Lefty at that special point region. Had to dive towards his unnatural side. Remind you, he's a lefty. But he got to dive towards right. He got his hands. And eventually that came down. And the first catch dropped. And straight down the ground. Tarun goes. And he goes on the road. He goes for big six. A fearless cricketer. A young boy. Under 19. And he's hitting the boss. That's what all promise is all about. It's a self-belief. When you know you can hit the boss, you got to believe in. And he believed. absolutely with that clean strike straight down the ground. That has gone for a brilliant six. Alhamdulillah. Shukriya. That can surely bring something cheer for the side of Elegant Strikers. It's a brilliant cricket. Hitting six, coming back with that normal approach. That's what. So it's quite understood on account of Tarun Rajput, you know. These are his beginning days, early days in this very game. And Asif Rasool does bring too much of slowness in his balls. About to deceive the man. Tarun on the other side is showcasing is really what he has gone so far. And on the back foot he goes, not finding it properly where he wanted. That is Ganai. And another single to the side. So 12 overs gone. It's dozen of overs.
मैक्स होम सॉल्यूशंस पर आओ, निटको टाइल्स लगवाओ, घर को स्टाइलिश बनाओ।
सॉल्यूशंस पर आओ, अपने घर को नए स्टाइल में सजाएं।
विकेट्स गिरते रहेंगे, लेकिन आपके पैसे को गिरने न देगा हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ।
And alongside his partner on the other side, Wes Shah, who bats on 10 of 14. And Asif Manzoor continues. They are running on. Just could have been tight. But Amir Aziz was not able to just try and have a ball on the bounce. Manzoor goes again. And Tarun goes for a big shot. Mistimes it. Ganai goes for a catch. Oh no! Just covering a huge distance, but at the last moment not getting it there. And I believe Tarun Rajput is sharing some fraction of luck. And again down the track. This time over Asif Rasool. Once again, he is having ample of time to come back for 2 more runs. .76 for 4. And now I believe there is a bit of aggression in the batting approach of this very Tarun Rajput. Again, that's in the gaps. He'll fall short of Salim Mir. Not great throwing at all, not proper backing. Ample of time for Tarun to come back for 2 more runs. So 8 runs from the over.
अल-सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, जो आपकी मुक़द्दस ख्वाहिश को हकीकत में बदलता है, आपके नेक सफ़र में पल पल का साथी। हम फराहम करते हैं हज और उम्रा के मुकम्मल पैकेजेस, आरामदेह रिहाइश, पुरसकून और महफूज सफ़र, कदम ब कदम रहनुमाई। आपका सफ़र हरमैन हमारा एजाज़। आज ही राब्ता कीजिए अल
And is this partnership surely going to grow longer? And I believe Tarun Rajput in that partnership is to make a big impact. Amir Aziz into the attack again. 1 for 2 off his only over he bowled so far. And Apish again, shot off the man at long off. And he's having shot selection quite good, Tarun. And another strategy on account of elegant strikers to have the left and right hand combination. This is something that's coming as a halt. And he goes big. Is it going to cross the distance? No, I believe not. Oh, caught brilliantly. It's long gone. Who catches it even though he was having sun's light into his eyes? But he kept his cool, eyes on the ball, perfect position and balance. And he caught it brilliantly with a pair of hands. There you go. One more bites the dust. Half the team back to the pavilion now. And Amir Aziz strikes again. And elegant strikers after that partnership that looked to be growing. Uesha. And he departs. And elegant strikers, they are sinking further. And can somebody come and take this boat to the shore? And the smile is on the faces of Team House of Wealth players. And it sums up the whole story. Munaf. Another magical all-rounder, and you can see some spectators, core members of Luktipora Cricket Association displayed on the screen. Oh my word, there you go. Thrashing of that paddy, I would say. That's another sight of that cultivation. Sweeps. Nice. In control. Will go. And I believe it has gone over the fence. That's a lovely shot from Munaf. Trying to reach that ball, and it did. Even though he did not get it properly, but still, that was in the gaps. With outfielder looking so quick. The ball raced away for 4 runs. There you go. What a great camera work. Is Munaf going to make an impact? Because we all know he's a capable player. Oh, this time switch shot. Lovely. Between that point and backward point. And in no time, the ball races away for 4 runs. So back-to-back boundaries for Munaf. That's a nice way to attack. And he came in with that attacking approach. And this is counting for elegant strikers Srinagar now. Oh, gorgeous moments. I believe a father with his 2 kids. And down the track again. There is Samir Bell at the wideish long on. And a single to finish.
तबीयत खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है. डोंट वरी एट ऑल क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं. घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ. तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप.
Think mobile. Think Solucity.
And I could see him, I guess. He was with the side. Munaf. It is looking quite good. 10 of the first 5 balls. And captain goes back to the Lakan. Interesting to see how left armer bowls to the left-hander. Lakan Bharti. And now Imtiaz lefty now adds himself onto that extra cover region. He knows that Tarun has got this knack of playing the ball straight in air. And he goes. Could be. No, just ball short of Imtiaz. And is not having that proper slot of the blade. Is it? He just comes a bit quick onto the shot. Tarun Rajput. Rest, he looks to me quite solid with the technique. He's good for finding that gaps. Watchful. And I believe they have got 5 wickets in hand, maybe waiting for an hour or two. Then they're believing that it's the best time to put the foot on the accelerator. Team House of Wealth, but not letting them enjoy that freedom at cost. It has been a super bowling performance from Team House of Wealth. Playing their 4th match of the tournament. Winning 2, losing 1. And they look quite good. Very strong in the position. And Tarun goes. This is a great shot. But indeed, there is a fielder rather waiting. I was not having a close eye on that fielder, and Indian. A great catch. And Lakan strikes again. For a moment, I thought that it might go and travel all the way, but no. This was the problem with Tarun Rajput. He was having connections, but he was not having the distances. Another one bites the dust. Lakan strikes for his 2nd wicket. And ESS, they lose their 6th. And they are still under 100. There you go. Watch that. Very easy catch. Except one. Rest all the catches have been taken. That tells you that the catching percentage. It's Imran Ganai. Is not going to drop. And he catches it beautifully. It walks to the center. Another all-rounder, Nasir Rasool.
तो बनते रहेंगे। आपका पैसा कब बनेगा? जाने के लिए कांटेक्ट करें हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ को। म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, लेकिन कौन सा? ये आपको हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ बताएगा। अब आपका ईमान और इन्वेस्टमेंट दोनों सेफ है।
Now it will be 2 right-handers, and I believe the bowlers will find it quite easy to bowl to them. Now beaten straight away. He was playing for the turn, and it capped us straight. Another great over comes to an end, and that's the score. That's playing 11 up elegant strikers. There is not too much to appreciate for, except to
अलसफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, जो आपकी मुक़द्दस ख्वाहिश को हकीकत में बदलता है, आपके नेक सफ़र में पल पल का साथी। हम फराहम करते हैं हज और उम्रा के मुकम्मल पैकेजेस, आरामदेह रिहाइश, पुरसकून और महफूज सफ़र, कदम ब कदम रहनुमाई। आपका सफ़र हरमैन हमारा एजाज़। आज ही राब्ता कीजिए अलसफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, गांजीवारा, अनंतनाग।
Amir Aziz again. Things are looking really shaky for this very side elegant strikers. And the Munir Munaf just showing a bit of aggression, quite big signs after he just came to bat. But on the other side, when your partners are not giving that proper company that you need to really shoulder for, that's where you fall a big way. It's been the same story for elegant strikers. It have been the start of the partnerships, but the conversion rate, it's been totally troublesome. Loud appeal, but I believe there was some bat involved. That was a quicker ball from Amir Aziz. I believe it's not that good toss to have win and just go for that bat. It's really coming serious. It has been completely failure of the batters. So now what should be the plan? The side of elegant strikers play the full court of 20 overs, get around 130, 140 on the board. At least to get something. And if you look at the smiles of Team House of Wealth players, that's something. You feel quite top of the tree. And Webber Mali goes big. Down on one knee, slogs it beautifully over mid-wicket, and it goes for half a dozen. That was a sweet connection with sweeter results. And that's what you're going to go with. The only way to tackle, that's to attack. And that will come as the best defense for you. We believe in these two. They only can just come up with that strong position. And a nice way to open your innings. That was a glorious pick shot. Slow pickings. Now they are already done with 102 for 6. Even though the projected score reveals around 130. And again, this time it's Munib. Is he going to be caught? Oh yes! Oh yes! It's Amir Aziz giving a bit plight, tempting Munib Munaf to just come down on his knee, go for the slog and pay the price. This is what best can be. And when you are Amir Aziz, you always believe a wicket is on the cards. Munib Munaf takes a start, but not capitalizing well. And in going for that slog, paying the price. Hamid has got number 3 now. And elegant strikers, they lose 7. It's Zaidar who catches it brilliantly. And now comes the man who I was looking for. He is Umar Nisar. A very experienced cricketer. Always you will find in that playing 11 of elegant strikers Srinagar. Team House of Wealth will be quite blessed with the way things have gone for them. You know, wickets falling, not too many, not too many runs on the board. And Lakan with the ball. And he goes. This might go all the way. This is absolutely something stunning performance from Webber Mali. He's not stopping. He looks unstoppable. And he welcomes Lakan with that beauty of a half dozen. What a glorious shot. He looks so good on his knee. And he looks so good with that slogging skills. Watch out for that ball. That's gone on the road. And that's gone for the drive. And he can be the man who can bring a big change. Webber Mali. 13 of 6, could strike rate over 200. And Lakan is mixing up, mixes his variations. That's why as a bowler you bowl here and you have got good number of bowls in your stock. It's nothing to worry about for having 6. Nardish again on the bounce. Not judging it properly, or else this could have been another chance for a catch. He has got already 1. Tardish Goni. Very good striker of the ball. And that's down the leg stump. It's a wide ball. So now I believe extra column gets open. There haven't been too many extras in the column. Is he going to push his partner for 2? No. It's single Nelson. You remember England's David Shafford. He would be officiating in any cricket match. And it was single Nelson on the board. He will jump once in air. And a single to go and finish that 7.
खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है. डोंट वरी एट ऑल क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं. घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ. तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप.
Think mobile. Think Solucity. अब आपका ईमान और इन्वेस्टमेंट दोनों सेफ है.
And a lovely shot. Might go all the way. 1 bounce for 4 runs. Samir, this is Baba Nisar here. And मुझे उम्मीद है कि मेरी आवाज आप तक पहुंच रही होगी. ओके, तो अभी आपकी जो सिचुएशन है, आई बिलीव इट्स रियली डोमिनेटिंग. क्या कहेंगे?
जी सिचुएशन तो टफ है थोड़ी सी. चल रही है.
यस यस यस.
तो लास्ट ओवर के गेम चल रहा है अभी. तो देखते हैं हमारे बॉलर अगर टप्पे पे बॉल डालेंगे तो इंशाल्लाह हमको जितना इनको टप्पे उससे पहले इनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट कर सकते हैं.
तो बात करेंगे. यू कम फ्रॉम श्रीनगर और जहां तक मेरी नॉलेज है, जावेद दरियाल जो चीफ मेंटर है इस टूर्नामेंट के, ही आल्सो कम्स फ्रॉम श्रीनगर. ओह, ड्रॉप. समीर, आवाज आ रही है? यस. हेलो. समीर, कैन यू हियर मी?
या.
ओके, तो मैं बोल रहा था जावेद दरियाल और आप डाउनटाउन श्रीनगर, उसी जगह से आप दोनों आ रहे हैं. तो कैसा एक वो एक्सपीरियंस आप शेयर करोगे, क्योंकि श्रीनगर से यहाँ इस अनंतनाग डिस्ट्रिक्ट में आके खेलना?
हम साउथ डिस्ट्रिक्ट में आज ही नहीं आए खेलने के लिए. लगभग बचपन से खेल रहे हैं यहाँ पे. साउथ में खेला है. तो साउथ के लोगों के बारे में और साउथ के क्रिकेट के बारे में कुछ अलग ही मजा.
और जब से माइक लिए मेरे ख्याल से आपकी और ही बॉल आ रही है।
हाँ जी।
क्या कहेंगे इस बारे में?
बहुत
एंड समीर, हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ चैंपियंस लीग यहाँ लक्टीपुरा में आके आप कैसे अपने एक्सपीरियंस को यहाँ पे बयान करना चाहेंगे?
जी, लखतीपुरी के लीग के बारे में तो मतलब जब हम यहाँ पहली बार आए हमने सोचा नहीं था इतना अच्छा एटमॉस्फेयर होगा यहाँ पे। मतलब जैसा हमने देखा था उस हिसाब से हमें नहीं लग रहा था कि मतलब इतना अच्छा वेल मेंटेन्ड होगा यहाँ पे। तो लेकिन जब हम यहाँ पहुंचे, यहाँ की ऑर्गेनाइजिंग बॉडी मतलब कमाल कमाल की यहाँ पे आके बहुत एटमॉस्फेयर अच्छा है। विकेट यहाँ पे मिल रहा है खेलने के लिए, इवन तो अंपायरिंग अच्छी मिल रही है यहाँ पे, सब कुछ अच्छा मिल रहा है यहाँ पे, बहुत अच्छा मिल रहा है।
डाउनटाउन राजौरी कदल श्रीनगर, वो गनी मेमोरियल का क्रिकेट स्टेडियम, वो डे नाइट मैचेस, अगर आपको याद होगा 2-3 साल पहले वो मेमोरियल जहां आप और मैं मिले थे, आई बिलीव यू रिमेंबर समथिंग।
या एग्जैक्टली, आई रिमेंबर ऑल द थिंग्स। बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था तब जब आप पहली बार मुलाकात हुई थी। आई थिंक कि वो नाइट में नहीं दिन में हुई थी।
उसमें यस एग्जैक्टली, वो क्रिक कनेक्ट सुपर लीग का वो एटमॉस्फेयर था।
एग्जैक्टली, मूसा का टूर्नामेंट था वो। मूसा,
दैट वाज क्रिक कनेक्ट सुपर लीग।
या एग्जैक्टली सर।
तो
एक मिनट सर, एक मिनट।
ओके श्योर। बॉल डैम नेक्स्ट बॉल। ओके, तो मेरे ख्याल से आप अच्छा टाइम है यहाँ पे आपके साथ कुछ शेयर करना। तो अब हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ, जैसा कि अभी विंटर्स में जम्मू में भी एक एडिशन करने जा रहा है, तो इस हवाले से यू बिलीव इट्स रियली एक्साइटेड एंड इट्स क्वाइट गुड न्यूज फॉर द क्रिकेट फैंस एंड स्पेशली फॉर द क्रिकेट टीम्स।
या ऑब्वियसली ये तो बहुत अच्छी खबर दे रहे हो आप हमें। हमने भी सुना था, लेकिन आज हम माइक पे बोलने जा रहे हैं। हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ का जम्मू में होने वाला है। मैंने जाहिद भाई से सुना, जाहिद अच्छी मेहनत करते यहाँ के ग्राउंड को लेकर, हसनपुरा के ग्राउंड को लेकर बहुत मेहनत किया है उन्होंने। ये ग्राउंड को आप रिसेंटली देख सकते हैं, पानी की वजह से कितना बुरा हुआ था ग्राउंड का। आ रहे तो आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे फिर से अच्छा किया है इन्होंने। मैं मतलब दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ, क्योंकि उन्होंने ऐसा टूर्नामेंट, ऐसा ग्राउंड यहाँ पे प्रोवाइड किया प्लेयर्स के लिए। और रही बात जम्मू में तो आई थिंक इससे भी बहुत होने वाला है लीग से।
बिल्कुल।
और जस्ट होल्ड ऑन सर।
ओके, ओके, तो आखिरी क्वेश्चन, तो कैसा ये लग रहा है, क्योंकि जावेद साहब डाउनटाउन श्रीनगर से, आप भी श्रीनगर से, यहाँ आप एज ए क्रिकेटर, वो एज ए चीफ मेंटर एंड अंपायर यहाँ पे काम कर रहे हैं, तो इस एक्सपीरियंस को कैसे आप यहाँ पे डिस्क्राइब करोगे?
सबसे बड़ी बात, बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ, उनके अंपायरिंग का फैन हूँ। जब भी मिलते
बिल्कुल
टिप्स देते हैं, हमेशा सपोर्टिव है हर किसी के लिए, मेरे लिए, हर किसी के लिए वो सपोर्टिव है। जाहिद भाई का क्या कहना है, तो हर जगह पे जहाँ पे भी जाहिद भाई मिलता है मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है, क्योंकि मेरे डाउनटाउन का एक मतलब सीनियर हमारा डाउनटाउन का ऐसे लीग्स में मेंटोर है, एज अ मेंटोर काम करता है। बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है उनके लिए, बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है।
तो वन लास्ट थिंग, आपके फैंस बहुत सारे इस वक्त जुड़े हुए हैं, प्यार भेज रहे हैं आपके लिए, तो अपने फैंस के लिए कोई स्पेशल मैसेज, और आखिरकार एक अपने हैंड्स को भी आप वेव करोगे अपने फैंस के लिए, अपने लवर्स के लिए?
जी, एक मिनट इस बॉल के बाद। ओ यार, बोल माँ। जितना भी क्रिकेट खेला है हमने सब फैंस की वजह से ही खेला है। उनके आप ग्राउंड में आ जाइए, मैच देखिए, ग्राउंड में एंटर मत कीजिए आप, इससे माहौल खराब हो जाता है। आप ग्राउंड में आइए, मैच देखिए, दोनों टीमें होती है, हम आपस में एक साथ ही होते हैं, ना कि
चलिए समीर, थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द गेम।
Think mobile. Think Solucity. म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, लेकिन कौन सा? ये आपको हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ बताएगा। अब आपका ईमान और इन्वेस्टमेंट दोनों सेफ है, बताएगा।
Last over to go. It has been a wonderful comeback. Wahab Mali 39 of 16. Let's see how many they pile up. So it's something on the board to try and defend. And it has surely Wahab Mali who has done the trick. Nasir Rasool waits for Imtiaz lefty. Down the track, goes for a big shot. That is Salim Mir, who has not been given the ball today because it was the rest of the bowlers doing the damage for the side. Imtiaz left to the captain. Another, it's Lakan Bharati who was bowling his last. There's a correction with the name. And again, a bad ball has been put away in style. This is Wahab Mali again. He is doing and he's sealing the deal in that last moments of the first innings. Umpire signals it's another half a dozen. What a shot. And he shuffles across. And he sends it into the orbit, sailing all over. Now, elegant strikers peel. There is something on the board. It's crossed 150. And again, smashes it on the bounce, Samir. And eventually, look at that running between the wickets. Lovely. That's so great and so communication. Coming in huge numbers in this over already. 3 balls counted for 9 runs, still 3 to go. So just around that same score what we found in that first innings. It was 161 in that first innings. It's 153 for 8. Still 3 balls to go. Slower ball. It just gets to the top of the ball. He was about to fall down. And eventually got another single. Goes on to 48. Just 2 runs short of his half century. And if Nasir Rasool just gives a strike and maybe gets to that half century, but he would be loving to try and get many and maximum for his side. And Nasir goes! Ho, ho, ho! Go, go, and go! That's gone! That's huge from Nasir Rasool. It's enormous hitting, massive. And this is a gamble by Imtiaz lefty for bringing in Lakan to bowl that 20th. It's been hit for plenty. What a clean strike. That went like a rocket. It's a Skyer. 16 from 5. It's 160. It's almost the same we had in the first innings. Last ball. And he is beaten outside off stump. That's all what we have from the first innings. So they finished the first innings elegant. 160 for 8. At one stage they were struggling. And it was around the same what we had in the first innings. They were 161.
तबीयत खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, डोंट वरी एट ऑल, क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं। घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ। तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप।
Think mobile. Think Solucity. तो बनते रहेंगे। आपका पैसा कब बनेगा? जाने के लिए कांटेक्ट करें हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ को। म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, लेकिन कौन सा, ये आपको हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ बताएगा।
अलसफीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, जो आपकी मुक़द्दस ख्वाहिश को हकीकत में बदलता है, आपके नेक सफ़र में पल पल का साथी। हम फराहम करते हैं हज और उम्रा के
And from the side of Team House of Wealth, it was Lakan who picked up 2 wickets. Imtiaz picked up 1. Amir Aziz picked up 3. Samir Bell picked up 2. Also, there was Tarun Rajput from the side of Elegant Strikers who batted brilliantly for his 30-odd, but could not just grow more. And now it's all time for the chase. It's Mohammad Umar and Imtiaz lefty out there in the middle, starting the batting proceedings, and Weber Mali. So they start off with the left-arm spinner straight away. Slips in place. Straightish point, backward point, covers. Extra cover mid-off. And a long on in place, and the 5-leg and mid-wicket. First ball. Wrapped it on the tad. It was a bit quicker. Mohammad Umar was trying to just deflect it on the onside. It's that stage of the power play that can create definitely the difference. Because you are able to pick wickets as Elegant Strikers, you can create chances. And if you are good with the partnership as Team House of Wealth, things can look easy. And down the leg stump. We're going to look for the umpire. And he says it's a leg by. So the first run on the board. And good idea on account of Team House of Wealth, sending down left and right hand combination. Imtiaz lefty who has been scoring runs in the recent past. And he gets ready for the first ball he faces. And the idea is quite good for both these batters to try and have a look. Let's let this first over go. Straight down the ground. Lovely shot. Full face of the blade. One bounce over long off. 4 runs. And Team House of Wealth brings the first boundary. And it's the captain who brings it in style. That's a great control shot. And he goes again. This time, over covers, carries all the way. Oh, yes! It's a 6. There wasn't too much power in that shot. But he knew the players were inside the covers, inside the circle. Only you got to try and just get them past. That's what he believed in. That kept us sailing all the way. That's the first 6 of the chase. What a dominant start. A boundary and a 6 already. And Team House of Wealth, they are playing just quite aggressively and chasing down this total. So it's a nice start in the first over. And it's serious challenges at the hands of Ahmed Umar Bande. It's quite different thing we're seeing today. You know, when we look at the first 2 matches, rather first matches, both innings, we saw the Pacers starting. The second match, the first innings, we saw the Pacers starting, but in the chase, we saw the spinners starting. And it's not paying off, and hit for plenty of runs. And Ahmed Umar Bande goes to Awais Shah. Another lap-arm spinner, I believe. Imtiaz lefty, the captain. And it does. Imtiaz lefty things. That's medium pace. Where Shah just scored some runs for the bat in the first innings. And I believe it's only the wickets that can do the job for elegant Strikers Srinagar. It is not, I believe too much you got to worry with the required run rate. The runs can come surely in every over, if not in the next over, because you got to try and go around 8 runs per over. That's not too many. Nicely played. Flicks, beautiful shot. Should come back for 2 more runs. And Umar also gets off the mark in style. So power play is totally going to play an important role in the outcome of the game. For Elegant, they need wickets. For Team House of Wealth, they need runs. Oh, leading edge, just falling short of Ahmed Umar in the covers. Watson is not looking quite confident out there in the centre. Looks to move and deflect the ball on the onside quite often. In doing so, he might be trapped. Shah with that medium, gentle pace. And again, this time he got lucky over that mid-wicket. Umar Nassar coming back for 2, should be tight. And he is quick. Another double. So going quite nice and strong. Team House of Wealth, 15 for no loss. That is tapped in the batting. Dardish Ghani, Zayed Dar, Asif Rasool, Asif Mars, Salim Mir, Amir Aziz. They all can bat. And a good ball. Very quick, nipping in. And played it at the last moment. Back along the track, straight down. 4 runs from it. 2 overs gone, going at 7.
खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है. डोंट वरी एट ऑल, क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं. घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं, और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ. तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप.
Captain making changes. And he brings now Shahid Ali. He does believe in, has that plan of just finding a wicket, a breakthrough. That's what the time demands from elegant strikers, to be bouncing back in the game. It's only the wickets they need to take, and they can surely be on the top of the game. Good ball by Shahid Ali. So far we haven't seen any pacer. It was where Shah, he is just a gentle pacer. What happened there? It's quite hard to understand. He was going back in the crease and he was trying to go and down to the 5 leg, but he just missed it, and it's gone. Missed by the keeper as well, and gone for 4 byes. These are lucky and bonus runs for Team House of Wealth. I have seen a couple of boundaries and a 6 as well. Imtiaz lefty. Got a man of the match in one of the matches. Has got good number of wickets and runs to his name. And bowled him. Just goes. Tries to go for a reverse sweep. And in going for that innovation, misses the line of the ball completely. And the ball does the drama. Hits the off stump. Captain goes. It's 19 for 1. Team House of Wealth 1 down. I believe it wasn't a required shot. The runs were coming quite easy for you. Why would you go for that innovation? Imtiaz lefty. He missed it. And it was hit onto the off stump. And elegant strikers have opened the gates of that column of wickets.
Think mobile. Think Solucity.
विकेट्स गिरते रहेंगे लेकिन आपके पैसे को गिरने न देगा हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ।
रन्स तो बनते रहेंगे, आपका पैसा कब बनेगा? जाने के लिए कांटेक्ट करें हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ को।
It's Imran Ganai, the hero of that second match he played for Team House of Wealth. Man of the match, brilliant sixes. He's a powerful hitter off the ball. And you could see on his head, he is putting on that headwear. It's 80 caps. 80, Mr. Robert Dar. Let's see. Having an 80 cap on the head. Is he going brilliant with the batting scenes as well? He's a powerful hitter. Especially also is known for his slog shots. And a bit of mix-up between the two. Finally settled. Oh! Overthrows. Yeah, was backing. Proper backing. It's a serious stage of the game. 1 wicket more. Team House of Wealth can surely struggle. And Shahid Ali is just bowling a bit quicker at moments. It's a stock ball. Umpire calls it as a wide ball. There will be 2 more runs, a wide and a bye. Current run rate 7.4. Required run rate slightly over 8. And again, Muhammad Umar not able to try. And he is coming down the track. He is aiming to try and go over mid-wicket but finding no proper control. 7.
अल सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, जो आपकी मुक़द्दस ख्वाहिश को हकीकत में बदलता है। आपके नेक सफ़र में पल पल का साथी। हम फराहम करते हैं हज और उम्रा के मुकम्मल पैकेजेस, आरामदेह रिहाइश, पुरसकून और महफूज सफ़र, कदम ब कदम रहनुमाई। आपका सफ़र हरमैन हमारा एजाज़। आज ही राब्ता कीजिए अल सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, गांजीवारा, अनंतनाग।
Let's see and talk about the approach of these two batters. Both right-handers. Slightly it must come quite easy for the bowlers of elegant strikers. And it's normal situation for the fielders as well. Try and get to their respective fielding spots. And eventually Washov will continue into his second. No slips in place. Imran Ganai showcasing some patience, is yet to get off the mark. And he goes. This is typical. This is Imran Ganai. And he makes the ball go for a massive results. I believe this has gone and this is lost. It's a new ball, please, for the third umpire. When I was telling you, Imran Ganai, the local boy, He's a muscle man. And when he hits, it stays hitting. And he was waiting, and he said it's all enough. And a bit quicker on that moment. And putting his AD caps on the head and showcasing why he is always on the top. Straight drive, rather straight push. Going quite nice after that wicket of the captain Imtiaz lefty. And still elegant strikers, just going with that normal approach. I believe they need to come up a bit with attacking. Have some close fielders, they need to add some slips. Had a shot cover in position. There is a shot mid-wicket in the form of Umar Nisar. And will be a single again. And Umar
मैक्स होम सॉल्यूशंस पर आओ, निटको टाइल्स लगवाओ, घर को स्टाइलिश बनाओ।
I guess Imran Ganai's bat is being checked. And batting gauge being used, and I believe it did not pass that gauge. Imran Ganai can't believe it. It's too tough for a batter. He says that he does play with the same, and he did not pass that examination, I would say. He did not pass that batting gauge. It's something that's not, we believe quite easy for a batter, because always you play with some bat that really gets, quite habitual of. You score a good number of runs with the same, and all of a sudden you come up with a sixth and you are being checked with the bat, and you are being rejected with the same. That's a blow. Two overs to go of the power play. And both these batters look among the runs. And Umar sweeps. Shahid Ali. Habit of number of matches, 94. They are not too much great turners of the ball. And still you could see Imran Ganai just asking for too many bats. Plays with KIS, that's KISS, Khan International Sports. Mr. Firdaus Khan and Shiraz Khan, two brothers, the owners of this Khan International Sports Bat Manufacturing Company. Again, now this time he passed it out. Something very serious as a batter. Very serious rules. And you got to pass, so you got to pass through these very regulations. Imran Ganai, a close friend of Mr. Rizwan Gundu. I believe he is watching him closely. He is a close friend of his. And his friend is doing the job, and he's hit already 1-6. Oh, just right on the top. Needs to do hurry. And they are through for a single. Team House of Wealth looks quite good. 31 for 1. And oh no! Is there a catch? Is there an edge? And up goes the finger. It's umpire Shoaib who raised his finger, and the second man goes. Even though there was a fumble by the keeper, I believed for the first instance that he missed out the stumping chance. But there was something on the bat, and he was looking for that ball to catch on. Watson goes. Team House of Well struggling. 2 wickets. Both openers back to the pavilion. Shahid Ali strikes. Umar wasn't looking comprehensive and confident out there in the centre. And who goes? I believe it's Dardish Goni from his appearance.
अल-सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, जो आपकी मुक़द्दस ख्वाहिश को हकीकत में बदलता है, आपके नेक सफ़र में पल पल का साथी। हम फराहम करते हैं हज और उम्रा के मुकम्मल पैकेजेस, आरामदेह रिहाइश, पुरसकून और महफूज सफ़र, कदम ब कदम रहनुमाई। आपका सफ़र हरमैन हमारा एजाज़। आज ही राब्ता कीजिए अल-सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, गांजीवारा, अनंतनाग।
विकेट्स गिरते रहेंगे, लेकिन आपके पैसे को गिरने न देगा हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ।
रन्स तो बनते रहेंगे, आपका पैसा कब बनेगा? जाने के लिए कांटेक्ट करें हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ को।
It's not Dardish Goni. It's a left-hander. It's Lakan Bharti, an outstation player. He comes ahead of the Goni, comes ahead of Asif Rasool. So they need a partnership. And elegant strikers bouncing back. And Shahid Ali was doing the damage. And both wickets have been his victims. And it's a serious situation in the game now. And is giving very good flight. He is tempting, asking for the temptation. That's where, as a bowler, you are always very successful. Still 1 over to go after this in the power play. Elegant Strikers Srinagar now adding 1 slips in place. And in the gaps, we'll find a single, opens his account and brings Imran Ganai back on the strike. Is he going to just bring a bit change in his approach of batting? He lost his partner. He was looking quite dangerous after hitting that glorious 6 over mid-wicket. Oh, not able to have that punch proper. So there is something for the bowlers now. It's a dot to finish. 3 from the over and a wicket. 5 gone. 1 to go of the power play. Slightly over 6. It's 32 for 2. And I'm having a serious look on the required run rate. It's gone over 8. It's 8.6. Goes and goes on the road. It's 6. It's Lakan Bharti. And he's doing Lakan things. And it takes me back to that Bollywood movies. It was a movie by the name of Ram Lakan. Lakan was doing his Lakan things. And here Lakan Bharti is doing his Lakan things in the cricket. It's here in House of Well Champions League. What a shot. Clean as a whistle. And again, this time, it's a miscue. It's a miscue. Mid-on comes underneath. Oh no, drops. Well, it can be a big drop. Well, is it a run out? Is it a run out? It's third umpire that's being involved. We got to go upstairs. It was Lakan who was looking for that catch when it got dropped down. It was looking a bit slow in that running. And a great throw and wicketkeeper dislodging and wiping the bails off. And now it's all up to that upstairs. It's touch and go. But the field... And Ram on the other side would say, brother, don't worry. Don't lose your cool. We are in the game. And it was an absolute drama on that last ball. Lakan Bharti. Flex. Up in air. Gone. It's called losing your cool, losing your shirt, losing your head, and losing your wicket. Why would you go for that same? Uwe Shah, the spinner, is doing the job for Elegant Strikers Srinagar. And Elegant Strikers are making a statement. They're back in the game. It wasn't too quick where he could have gone for that flick. And the fielder was waiting for that catch. And Team House of Wealth now looks struggling. 3 top order batters back to the pavilion. And see that celebration. And he signals go, go, and go. Wow.
तबीयत खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, डोंट वरी एट ऑल, क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं। घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ। तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप।
Think mobile. Think Solucity. विकेट्स गिरते रहेंगे, लेकिन आपके पैसे को गिरने न देगा हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ।
And in walks to the center. The man who styles and who resembles Mahindra Singh Dhoni's batting style is Dardish Goni. And he's a good striker of the ball. And he needs to score runs. What a comeback. Elegant striker Srinagar Shah and Shahid Lal. Just for a moment it was in a shot of that Munir Munaf. These two both are aggressive. If you go back to that match, the second one of House of Wealth, they both scored brilliant runs. And now there the required run rate touches end at 8.5. That needed to be just taken on the bounce, and it could have been some serious situation. Luck favors Dardish Gurney, survives another single. Power play done, 7 extras, going 7 runs per over, chasing 161. It's 42 for 3.
अब आपका ईमान और इन्वेस्टमेंट दोनों सेफ है। अब आपका ईमान और इन्वेस्टमेंट दोनों सेफ है।
ये टाइल्स बहुत अच्छी क्वालिटी के हैं।
मैक्स होम सोल्यूशन से खरीदा, घर चमक गया।
मैक्स होम सॉल्यूशंस पर आओ, अपने घर को नए स्टाइल में सजाएं।
With power play done, restrictions are over, and time for the batters to go for the gaps. And it's time for House of Wealth to go for a partnership. And the things are not looking easy. Not too easy. 2 umpires off the match. Arif and Shoaib. 3rd umpire for this match, Mr. Javed Daryal. And let's see how far these two will go. Imran Ganai, I believe, holds the key, and he's joined by Dardish Gurney. But Ahmed Umar Bande just keeps on changing the bowling, and he goes for Tarun Rajput, who had a good time with the bat. You still have got one more option. You can bring in Munaf as well. Can be a handy option for you. Oh, lovely, lovely. This is something where you got to be quite cautious of. He was committed for that shot, but that ball just came in sticking and got Imran Ganai into the double mind. Nicely played on the back foot. And I believe the plan of these two batters should be, if around 3-4 runs only coming over, just take it to round 10 without losing any more wicket. Because if you get past 60, then you believe it's only that 100 more runs. That's a bit of psychological strategy for your side. But plans of elegant strikers look very tight. Again, very soft skills into the play. It's that game wherein you got to believe in the singles. Ahmed Bande is inside that covers. But if you add another player on that short mid-wicket position, I believe that might just get the mind of the batter. Eventually, you can help by yourselves for stopping those singles, not letting them come quite easy for you. And all of a sudden, setback for Team House of Wealth. Starting up so nice. 29 for 1. And now it's 44 for 3. Great over from Tarun.
अल सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, जो आपकी मुक़द्दस ख्वाहिश को हकीकत में बदलता है, आपके नेक सफ़र में पल पल का साथी। हम फराहम करते हैं हज और उम्रा के मुकम्मल पैकेजेस, आरामदेह रिहाइश, पुरसकून और महफूज सफ़र, कदम ब कदम रहनुमाई। आपका सफ़र हरमैन हमारा एजाज़। आज ही रब्ता कीजिए अल सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, गांजीवारा, अनंतनाग।
And now exactly the required run rate has gone to 9. That's where it can ask questions. Things looking not easy, a bit shaky. Team House of Wealth looking a bit off color. And those 3 quick wickets back to back. Wes and Shahid striking big way. Now it's Weber Mali. These singles have to be stopped. That's where elegant strikers need to be quite active on the toes. You got to try and put those fielders on those, we believe real slots where it can give you the easy freedom. Oh, Ganai! Go again! And this has gone in the flock of the sheep. They got disturbed. They were grazing completely. But when it's Imran Ganai, look at that, shuffled back and hits it miles. Miles it goes. And there you see the lovely screen. That is some gorgeous hitting from this gorgeous man. And he's dealing in sublime fashion and is just doing where he left in that last match he played for Team House of Wealth. It's a 50 up on the board now. And again, it's turning it around down to the scale leg. It's going quite easy. And I was mentioning he's a local lad, is rated among those power hitters of the ball. And he can't take him quite easy, And he is just known to the circumstances and conditions of this very venue. And if you look at his score, he is 17 or 15. It's not much too good with the strike rate, but he is going with a plan. And that's quite brilliant. That's great. Indeed, brilliant cricket from Imran Ganai. Already knows he has a 6 in this over, so better to go with that approach of rotation policy. Because a wicket more at this stage can just get to a side into that stage where it's quite tough for the rest of the batters. Lovely bowling by Mali. A dot to finish. 9 from it. 8 gone. Slightly going under 7. It's 53 for 3. And to take you more for some overs as I take a bit of rest. It has been a full day for commentary.
क्लब को, लेकिन उसके बाद इमरान गनाई अच्छी तरफ से जिम्मेदारी के साथ इस पारी को आगे बढ़ाते हुए नज़र आ रहे हैं। हालांकि 2-3 बड़े स्ट्रोक्स लगे हैं इमरान गनाई के बल्ले से और कोशिश यही रहेगी कि एक लंबी पारी यहाँ पे खेली जाए इमरान गनाई की जानिब से और उसी कोशिश में नज़र आ रहे और एक बड़ी पार्टनरशिप यहाँ पे बिल्ड करनी होगी, तभी जाके यहाँ से इस मुकाबले को जीता जा सकता है। इमरान गनाई और दर्दिश गोनी की इस समय जोड़ी बीच मैदान में, छोटी गेंद पुल करने की कोशिश लेकिन टाइम नहीं कर पाए पूरी तरह से। हालांकि बड़ा स्ट्रोक लग सकता था लेकिन पूरी तरह से टाइम नहीं कर पाए इस गेंद को और रन नहीं मिलेगा इस गेंद पे। हालांकि छक्का मिलना चाहिए था इस गेंद पे, काफ़ी समय था इमरान गनाई के पास लेकिन थोड़ी सी जल्दबाजी कर बैठे और मौका गवा दिया है यहाँ से इमरान गनाई ने। तरुण अगली गेंद के साथ अंदर आती हुई गेंद, बढ़िया गेंद, खूबसूरत अंदाज के साथ गेंदबाजी तरुण की जानिब से देखने को मिल रही है। और स्कोर की अगर बात की जाए तो 55 रन 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर 9वें ओवर का इस समय खेल प्रगति पर। इस बार बड़ा स्ट्रोक और गेंद को मंगवा लीजिएगा बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर, और नई गेंद का इस्तेमाल करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि ताकत और टाइमिंग के साथ स्ट्रोक खेल रहे हैं इमरान गनाई, और काफी बड़े छक्के लगाए हैं आज इमरान गनाई ने। तफ्तीशी बल्लेबाजी, हालांकि पहले मुकाबले में भी इसी तरह की बल्लेबाजी की थी इमरान गनाई ने, और आज पूरी जिम्मेदारी के साथ यहां पर बल्लेबाजी करते हुए, हालांकि जितने भी अभी तक छक्के लगाए हैं इमरान गनाई ने सभी ग्राउंड के बाहर चले गए हैं, और मेरे ख्याल से आज के दिन का ये सबसे बड़ा छक्का इमरान गनाई के बल्ले से। छक्कों की बरसात, और इस छक्के के साथ 61 रन, टीम का स्कोर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर, और अभी 20 ओवर की 2 गेंदें आनी बाकी है। दरदीश गोनी और इमरान गनाई इस समय बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं, हालांकि 3 शुरुआती झटके लगे हैं हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम को, और इमरान गनाई समझदारी के साथ सूझबूझ के साथ बल्लेबाजी करते हुए। और आखिरी गेंद होगी इस ओवर की। तरुण राजपूत इस वक्त गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं अपने दूसरे ओवर के साथ, अभी तक केवल 10 रन उन्हें खर्चे हैं, और इस बार ओवर पिच गेंद घुटना टेका और गेंद को डिस्पैच किया है फाइन लेग के ऊपर से 6 रन के लिए। एक और बड़ा छक्का, और ये चौथा छक्का इमरान गनाई के नाम। तफ्तीशी बल्लेबाजी यहां पर इमरान गनाई की जानिब से देखने को मिल रही है। और स्कोर की अगर बात की जाए 67 गेंदों में 94 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी का प्रदर्शन, छक्कों की बरसात यहां पर इमरान गनाई की जानिब से देखने को मिला है। आज अभी तक 4 छक्के लगाए हैं इमरान गनाई ने, और देखना होगा आज अपने टीम के लिए जीत।
हम हैं जेके सपोर्ट्स एंड वी कैरी द अनबीटेबल लेगेसी।
जाके गेंदबाजी करने के लिए, और ये पारी का 10वां ओवर होगा। 67 रन, टीम का स्कोर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। हालांकि आज पहले बल्लेबाजी की थी एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स श्रीनगर की टीम ने, तो उन्होंने 160 रन बनाए थे। उन्हें 161 रनों की दरकार यहां से हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम को, और दरदीश गोनी यहां से जानते हैं कि इमरान गनाई पूरी तरह से टच में आ गए हैं, और ज्यादा से ज्यादा वो स्ट्राइक को रोटेट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, और ज्यादातर यहां पे मौका दे रहे हैं इमरान गनाई को बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए। और अब जाके ये डेंजर मैन बिल्कुल सामना करेंगे। इस बार फिर से बल्ला चलाया था, लेकिन थोड़ी सी दूर रहे गेंद से, और गेंद सीधे जाके विकेट कीपर के दस्तानों में। स्कोर 68 रन, 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। 10वें ओवर का खेल इस समय प्रगति पर। वेबो माली का ये तीसरा ओवर, इस बार गेंद को खेला है मिड विकेट क्षेत्र में, गेंद चली गई है। जब तक खिलाड़ी गेंद को फील्ड करते और 1 रन बनाने का मौका था दोनों बल्लेबाजों के पास, इस 1 रन के साथ स्कोर में इजाफा। स्कोर 69 रन, 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। इमरान गनाई 21 गेंदों से 30 पे नाबाद। दरदीश ने 7 रन बनाए हैं, और अभी भी 7 विकेट आपके हाथ में है। मुकाबला अभी कहीं नहीं गया है, और काफी सारे विकेट्स अभी हाथ में है, और एक लंबी पार्टनरशिप की दरकार यहां से हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम को। इस ओवर की अगली गेंद रिवर्स के अंदाज में गेंद को खेला है, खिलाड़ी गेंद के पीछे और गेंद की रफ्तार फील्डर की रफ्तार से तेज और बिलाकर गेंद ने ये रेस जो है जीत ली है और गेंद सीधे बाउंड्री लाइन पार कर गई है 4 रन के लिए और ये चौका दर्दिश कोनी के नाम इस चौके के साथ स्कोर में इजाफा। स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 73 रन 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। हालांकि कोशिश तो बढ़िया की थी यहां से खिलाड़ी ने, लेकिन बिलाकर गेंद की जीत हुई है और इस ओवर की अगली गेंद लेकर तैयार। अंतिम गेंद होगी इस ओवर की और डिफेंसिव अंदाज के साथ इस पॉइंट क्षेत्र में गेंद को खेला है। हल्का सा फंबल और 1 रन चुराने का मौका दोनों बल्लेबाजों के पास। तो 10 ओवर का खेल।
अल सफीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, जो आपकी मुक़द्दस ख्वाहिश को हकीकत में बदलता है, आपके नेक सफ़र में पल पल का साथी। हम फराहम करते हैं हज और उम्रा के मुकम्मल पैकेजेस, आरामदेह रिहाइश, पुरसकून और महफूज सफ़र, कदम ब कदम रहनुमाई। आपका सफ़र हरमैन हमारा एजाज़। आज ही राब्ता कीजिए अल सफ़ीर टूर एंड ट्रेवल्स, गांजीवारा, अनंतनाग।
स्ट्रेटजिक टाइम आउट समाप्त हो चुका है और मजीद 10 ओवर का खेल बचा है। 87 रनों की दरकार यहां से मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए और 60 गेंदों का खेल आना बाकी है। और सेट बल्लेबाज इमरान गनाई 30 पे नाबाद 21 गेंदों का सामना किया। अभी तक 4 बड़े छक्के लगाए हैं इमरान गनाई ने। दर्दिश गोनी ने भी 12 रन बनाए हैं 13 गेंदों से। और आहिस्ता आहिस्ता से ये पार्टनरशिप जो है एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स श्रीनगर के लिए खतरा नजर आती हुई। अगर यहाँ से इमरान गनाई का विकेट हासिल करने में थोड़ी सी देर कर दी यहाँ से एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स श्रीनगर की टीम ने, तो काफ़ी मुश्किलात बन सकती है यहाँ पर एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स श्रीनगर के लिए। और गेंदबाजी में अब परिवर्तन किया गया है। मुनी मुनाफ अब पहली मर्तबा गेंदबाजी करेंगे आज इस मुकाबले में। देखते हैं क्या मुनी मुनाफ इस पार्टनरशिप को ब्रेक कर पाएंगे, देखना होगा। स्कोर 74 रन 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। और रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट की अगर बात की जाए तो रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट यहां से तकरीबन 8.5 रन प्रति ओवर के हिसाब से दरकार है मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। दरदीश गोनी और इमरान गनाई इस समय बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं। हालांकि इम्तियाज़ लेफ्टी आज शुरुआत में ही अपना विकेट गंवा बैठे हैं, जिसके कारण हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ क्रिकेट क्लब के ऊपर काफ़ी सारा दबाव आया है। कुछ तो अब जाके नए ओवर की शुरुआत 11वें ओवर के साथ मुनीब मुनाफ अब जाके गेंदबाजी करेंगे। पारी का 11वां ओवर और पहली गेंद के साथ सामने रहेंगे बल्लेबाज दरदीश गोनी। अभी भी काफी सारे रनों की दरकार, 87 रनों की दरकार, 60 गेंदों का खेल आना बाकी है और मुकाबला जो है काफी इंटरेस्टिंग मरहले में अब दाखिल हो चुका है। एक्स्ट्रा कवर के ऊपर से गेंद को खेला है, लेकिन उस ओर खिलाड़ी ने कैच कर लिया है गेंद को। एक बेहतरीन कैच और पहली ही गेंद पर यहां से सफलता प्राप्त किया मुनीब मुनाफ ने। एक और झटका लगता हुआ यहां से हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम को और दरदीश गोनी पहली गेंद पर वापस। और दरदीश गोनी अपना विकेट यहां से गंवा बैठे, केवल 12 रन बनाए हैं और टीम का स्कोर 74 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर।
तबीयत खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, डोंट वरी एट ऑल, क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं। घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ। तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप।
Think mobile. Think Solucity.
क्योंकि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यहाँ पे मौका देना होगा इमरान गनाई को बल्लेबाजी करने का, क्योंकि वो अब पूरी तरह से सेट हो चुके हैं। 2-4 छक्के अभी तक लगा चुके हैं इमरान गनाई और थोड़ा सा समय लेंगे जाहिर डार शुरुआत में, क्योंकि वो भी अच्छी बल्लेबाजी जानते हैं, उनके पास भी वो तजुर्बा है, वो काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंसड खिलाड़ी है जाहिर डार। और 6 विकेट अभी भी आपके हाथ में, 59 गेंदों पे 87 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। और मुकाबला जो है वो काफ़ी दिलचस्प मरहले में अब जाके दाखिल हो चुका है, क्योंकि 4 विकेट गंवाए हैं यहाँ से हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम ने। 59 गेंदे और 87 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। इमरान गनाई 30 पे नाबाद और मुनीब मुनाफ की बात की जाए तो पहली गेंद पर एक बड़ी सफलता दिलाई अपने टीम के लिए, खासकर दरदीश गोनी को उन्होंने चलता किया है पहली गेंद पर। और अब जाके नए बल्लेबाज बाएं हाथ के जाहिर डार बीच मैदान में प्रवेश कर चुके हैं और मुनीब मुनाफ फील्ड में थोड़ा सा परिवर्तन करते हुए। अगली गेंद के साथ जाहिर डार इस बार रन साइड के क्षेत्र में गेंद को डिफेंसिव अंदाज के साथ खेला है और 1 रन बनाने का मौका दोनों बल्लेबाजों के पास। इस 1 रन के साथ स्कोर 75 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। 11वें ओवर का खेल इस समय प्रगति पर और मजीद 58 गेंदे और 86 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। क्या इमरान गनाई यहां से अपने टीम के लिए आज एक बड़ी जीत दर्ज कर पाएंगे, ये देखना होगा। अगली गेंद के साथ कट करने में कामयाब हुए, डीप में प्रोटेक्शन, हालांकि वहां पे मिसफील्ड होता हुआ, हालांकि कोशिश जरूर की थी, हल्के से दूर थे वहां पर खिलाड़ी और गेंद पॉइंट बाउंड्री के बाहर चली गई है 4 रन के लिए। एक और चौका यहां पर इमरान गनाई के नाम, बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी। स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 89 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। 10.3 ओवर की गेंदबाजी अभी तक मुकम्मल हो चुकी है और रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट की अगर बात की जाए 8.63 की औसत से यहाँ पे रन दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम को। मुनीब मुनाफ अगली गेंद के साथ इमरान गनाई के लिए और गेंद को खेला है ऑन साइड में। जब तक खिलाड़ी गेंद को फील्ड करते, एक और रन बनाने का मौका दोनों बल्लेबाजों के पास। आहिस्ता आहिस्ता से इस रणनीति को आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर इमरान गनाई। सेट बल्लेबाज 35 पे नाबाद, 23 गेंदों का सामना किया अभी तक और अभी भी 2 गेंदें आनी इस ओवर की बाकी है। मुनीब मुनाफ अभी तक अच्छी गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। अगली गेंद के साथ जाहिर डार के लिए और इस गेंद को अपने ही फॉलो थ्रू में जाके मुनीब मुनाफ ने फील्ड किया है, रन बनने की गुंजाइश नहीं। और एक दिलचस्प मरहले में ये मुकाबला जो है अब दाखिल हो चुका है। हवा में गेंद, खिलाड़ी दौड़ रहे हैं लेकिन काफी दूर गेंद से वहां पर मुनीब मुनाफ और 1 रन बनाने का मौका दोनों बल्लेबाजों के पास। ओवर मुकम्मल होता हुआ 11 ओवर का खेल मुकम्मल, 81 रन 4 विकेट। और शाहिद अली नए गेंदबाज, हालांकि 2 ओवर की गेंदबाजी अभी तक कर चुके हैं और केवल 5 रन शाहिद अली ने खर्चे और 2 सफलता उनके नाम। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी का प्रदर्शन शाहिद अली की जानिब से देखने को मिला है। इमरान गनाई सेट बल्लेबाज 35 पे नाबाद 23 गेंदों का सामना किया और जाहिद डार ने 2 रन बनाए हैं, 3 गेंदों का सामना किया है। 54 गेंदे और 80 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। पहली गेंद पैर लाइन पे इस गेंद को खेला है, लेकिन शॉर्ट पॉइंट लेग पर खिलाड़ी तैनात थे, उन्होंने गेंद को फील्ड किया है। स्कोर में किसी रन का इजाफा नहीं, स्कोर बदस्तूर 82 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। 12वें ओवर का खेल इस समय प्रगति पर, यानी कि 53 गेंदे और 89 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। शाहिद अली अगली गेंद के साथ और पूरी तरह से पीठ हुए बल्लेबाज, गेंद सीधे जाके विकेट कीपर के दस्तानों में। स्कोर बदस्तूर 82 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर और जाहिद डार को चाहिए कि वो स्ट्राइक को रोटेट करे और मौका दे यहाँ पर सेट बल्लेबाज इमरान गनाई को खेलने का। यहाँ पे यस्नो की काल, रनआउट का खतरा, लेकिन और शायद बच गए हैं वहां पर इमरान गनाई और तालमेल में कमी यहाँ पे नजर आई है। हालांकि इमरान गनाई पहले ही दौड़ चुके थे रन के लिए, हालांकि रन तो मिल सकता था वहां पर, लेकिन और तुरंत अपने नॉन स्ट्राइक हैंड की तरफ वापस भागे और किस्मत का साथ यहां पे मिला है इमरान गनाई को। अगर थ्रो मेरे ख्याल से वहां पे तेजी से डालते तो खतरा बन सकता था यहां पर हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम के लिए। स्कोर 82 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। पारी का ये 12वां ओवर इस समय प्रगति पर। 51 गेंदे और 89 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। एक और अच्छी गेंद, पूरी तरह से बीट हुए बल्लेबाज जाहिद डार। अभी भी 2 गेंदें यानी इस ओवर की बाकी है। रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट में लगातार इजाफा नजर आता हुआ 9.48 की औसत से यहाँ पे रन दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। शाहिद अली अगली गेंद के साथ इस बार फिर से गेंद को खेला है ऑन साइड के क्षेत्र में और रन नहीं मिलेगा। लगातार 4 गेंदें डाट कर चुके हैं। और अंतिम गेंद पे यहां से रन चुराया है बल्लेबाज ने और इस 1 रन के इजाफे के साथ स्कोर 83 रन 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर और मजीद 8 ओवर्स का खेल बचा है। 48 गेंदे और 48 गेंदों में 78 रनों की दरकार मुकाबले को जीतने के।
Nextcraft Consultants are your trusted partner in engineering, architectural, and designing services. We turn your vision into reality. At Nextcraft Consultants, we believe that every dream home starts with a great design. Our dedicated team works closely with you. We pride ourselves on our attention to detail, creating spaces that not only meet your needs, but also reflect your personal style. With our commitment to excellence, we will bring you...
Thank you, Arslan. And it's Muni Munaf who gets ready to bowl that second. And it was a quite close escape for Imran Ganai. It definitely was out of the crease. And wicket keeper, rather bowler it was. And he was having some part of his body touching the stumps. And the bails were dropped. So he just got completely safe. Or else he could have been back to the pavilion. So it's a tough stage now for House of Wealth. That's down the leg stump, plays it beautifully. Saidar, who is especially known for his onside. And he's quite aggressive, quite dominant. 84 for 4. Slightly there hasn't been aggression in that batting in that last 2 overs. Also a wicket has gone down in the form of Dardish Goni. Now their required run rate is touching around 10. That's quite serious. They were looking for 2. But finally settles only for a single. Even though there is depth in the batting, Asif Mars to come, Asif Rasool to come, Salim Mir to come, Amir Aziz to come. And Zaidar is not having the proper eye on the ball. is definitely something wherein Muni Munaf can take that full control of. And again, there is a fumble. They need to stop those singles and to put extra pressure on these batters. And you go around 3-4 runs per over. That will put extra pressure, especially on the local boy Imran Ganai, who's into his 30s, 36 of 24. And I believe there is something coming big from the blade of Ganai. Slashes it through. That's a rocket. Ho-ho! Gone. And I predicted it pretty right, because the way he was holding the grip of that blade, it actually was an indication that he is going for something smash. Smashes it through extra cover for a lovely and a much needed boundary. This relieves the nerves. That was a half tracker, easy to put away. Only that selection of the gap. Even though the diving, the play from deep covers, but not getting to the top. Into the 40s now, Ganai waits for Munaf. Another slower ball. Had to just adjust to the batting. Plays it back along. A boundary followed by a dot. 13 overs gone, 7 left. It's 90 for 4.
मैक्स होम सॉल्यूशंस पर आओ, निटको टाइल्स लगवाओ, घर को स्टाइलिश बनाओ।
ये टाइल्स बहुत अच्छी क्वालिटी के हैं।
मैक्स एक्स होम सॉल्यूशन से खरीदा, घर चमक गया।
मैक्स होम सॉल्यूशंस पर आओ, अपने घर
The sun has got beaten down. I could see the shades. Shahid Ali. His bowling is last. Oh goodness me, what a ball! Double mind was Zaid lefty. And a dot ball will mean a lot to the pressure. And what an absolute spell this man has bowled. Just 7 runs conceded. And again, that's not a good way to deal. Why would you try and drag those balls from the up stump? He could just try and play onto the back foot. He could rely heavily and using the depth of the crease. That could be the real plan to try and tackle the Shahid Ali. Because he is just reading your mind. And he knows. Oh, again, it's a dot ball. Even though he is asking that it must be given as a wide, but umpire Shoaib, rather Arif, the standing umpire, looks completely silent. 3 dots. Pressure is back on Team House of Wealth. At one stage when they started, they're looking completely dominating. And this time swinging down to the mid-wicket. That's only a single. And that's the game plan of Ahmed Umar Bande. Try and bowl dots, keep Imran Ganai off the strike. And when he gets back on the strike, he will definitely go for those big shots. And in doing so, he might be going for a missed time. And you can see having a 3 dots on the trot and a single now. It's all up to Imran Ganai. They will be definitely loving to compensate in those last 2 balls. It's getting tough and it's getting challenging. And he smashes it. There's a fielder on the bounce. Good stop. And a single only. What a great over it has come out so far from Shahid Ali. And you look at this spell. You don't find these spells quite very often. .5 overs, 2 for 9. And he has been absolutely the real changing character that changed the real complexion of the game. And very slow approach. A single to finish. He's done with his quota. Conceded just 10 runs from his 4 overs. 14 gone. It's 9. And it's only those last 6 overs left. And Imran Ganai holds the key. And the role of Zaidar should be just bring a single and have Ganai back on the strike. And he is being wrapped on the pad. And Munib looks damn sure. So did Shoaib. Raised his left finger. And Dar goes out for 8 of 17. Well, I believe just taking these number of balls, too many, might just cost the game. When you got likes of Asim Manzoor, and he was absolutely in line, and there you could see the smiles on the faces of Munib Munaf just telling you the story. Knew that he was having his man. And small kids just moving around this venue, enjoying the time. And how
खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है. डोंट वरी एट ऑल क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं. घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ. तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप.
विकेट्स गिरते रहेंगे लेकिन आपके पैसे को गिरने न देगा हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ.
And only 5.5 overs left, going with 11.66 is what the deal is all about. And I believe the plan of Asim Manzoor, he is a strong player, a very experienced one, has played a lot of cricket. And he will be bringing a single, and he knows that Imran Ganai on the other side, who is playing on to his 40s, and he must be the big man to deal big at this big moment. The plan of Ahmed Umar Bandi and elegant strikers to keep Imran Ganai off the strike and have pressure on the new batters as well. Another dot. At one stage, you know, when they were only 3 wickets down, Imran Ganai was playing something, a very, very furious knock. But as Dardish Goni gone out, this look changed completely. And all of a sudden, House of Well team now looks a bit onto the back foot, but there is Imran Ganai still. He's the key factor. And again, no, it's a dot. Munib Munaf is bowling a bit quicker. He's using all his stock variations. And Zaidar just having those number of balls, 17 for those. Again, it's a fumble, but Asim Manzoor looks not interested. Another dot. 4 balls, a wicket, just a single. And it's surely going down to those last moments. Ganai, I believe, something big. Watch out. Something big. Watch out. He's up in there. This could be the wicket. This could be the... Oh no! Oh no! Second time this man survives. The local boy is having some share of luck following this man. Maybe some blessings and prayers. Goodness me. Well, this can be the turning point. Nasir Rasool, what have you done? It's a big miss. It can cost you the game. It was surely coming easy to you. What's going on with the fielding unit of elegant Strikers Srinagar? It's definitely going down. And Imran Ganai, the local boy, he...
फंड सही है, लेकिन कौन सा? ये आपको हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ बताएगा.
गिरते रहेंगे लेकिन आपके पैसे को गिरने न देगा हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ.
It's all up to the last 5 overs. And Imran Ganai! Whoa! This is a wow shot from this local wow boy. Wow boy comes wow nature. And you drop this man, he can drop you from the game. That's his plan. And he knows he has given that freedom. And he needs to finish it in style. Clean strike. Once again into the flock of sheep. It's 101 now. And again, no, straight down the ground. One bounce and goes like a rocket for 4 runs. This is Ganai at his little best. And I guess he goes to the half century. Another half century to the man. Local boy doing an absolute stunning things out here. The diving long off man, just stretching, taking a long stride. And not getting to the bounce. Again! It goes massive! It goes huge! It goes enormous! It goes half a dozen! And he goes again, once again, into that flock of the sheep. He's dealing it all. He's sealing it all. He's seeing his team House of Well, to the shore and to the destiny. And when you are having muscles and such might and you connect well, you know the ball is going to the distance. It's a big over. That's what they were targeting and looking for. 16 from the first 3. Single Nelson on the board. 1 for 5. And again, this time, over covers. Has it carried all the way? One bounce. Oh, the fence it goes for 4 runs. Over Shah. He has been given the treatment. And he is surely going to forget it as soon as possible. Elegant strikers were striking big way. But then there stood the rock, the wall. That's the man. And in the meantime, we have got TV umpire into the action. It's Javed Daryal who will have to go and see and check whether Imran Ganai was out of the crease. And if they get this wicket at this moment, surely it's again a twist in the game. This is luck. This is fortune. This is brave. This is what we call luck favors the brave. And it has been the day of Imran Ganai throughout. Dropped twice. Just got out of that run-out chance. And now saving himself from being stumped. 6-4, 6-4 dot. Last ball coming your way. 46 of 25. What treatment Shah has got on the new ball. Last one. And a slower ball. Plays it very gentle down to the point region. And they're through for a single. Good cricket by Imran Ganai. He will keep the strike. 16 done. It's 1-1-6 for the loss of 5 wickets.
हम हैं JK
It's 24 balls. It's 45 runs. And missed out. Mudi Munaf is bowling a very serious bowling. Not giving any room. He's keeping it straight to the line. He's bowling his last. 2 for 16. And this man can do it because he is a muscle man. Keeps it down. He's pushing his partner for 2 more. And I believe fumble will allow. Lovely running between the wickets. Good running. Imran Ganai bats on 65 of 39. Asif Manzoor just was 1 of 1. And the same situation is what Elegant Strikers was in the first innings. In their last 3 overs, they count around for 40 runs. Courtesy at Webber Mali. A very quick knock. Imran Ganai, he goes all smiles on that way. Cannot understand what happened over there. And they need to count some big runs in this over. And Baton, quicker, keeps low, hits the wicket keeper, and he goes through severe pain. It's becoming quite challenging at the hands of this House of L team as well. That last over where it counted too many runs, 2 sixes and 2 boundaries. They need one more over like that, but Elegant Strikers are not giving it up. Showcasing the best skills they find in the chair defense. And a slower ball, not picking it nicely, long off, and he catches it. Imran Ganai goes, Muni Punah strikes, and Team House of Well struggling more. It's number 6 that goes. The local boy could not finish it. And it's up to Asif Manzoor, and maybe either he gets Asif Rasool or he gets Salim Mir. And it was a slower ball, not picking it nicely. He was aiming to play it onto the onside and falling a victim. There he goes. Slower ball.
रन्स तो बनते रहेंगे, आपका पैसा कब बनेगा? जाने के लिए कांटेक्ट करें हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ को। म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, लेकिन कौन सा? ये आपको हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ बताएगा। अब आपका ईमान और इन्वेस्टमेंट दोनों सेफ है।
That can be this, serious thing. If Team House of Well loses from here, and those number of balls extra he took for those number of runs, that's only 8, might be counted seriously. It's 20 balls. It's 43 runs. It's new man. It's Boy Mir from Pinjura Shopian. It's Salim Mir. It's Munaf who goes. And again, nipping in through, not going. And even though he is a lovely puller off the ball, but Munaf, what a spell he has bowled. 3 for 18 and 1 ball to go. And Elegant Strikers just totally created concerns for the team of Team House of Well. They started so nice and strong. And he goes up, could be, and is! Mir also departs. Second ball duck. It's a silver duck for Salim Mir, and what a spell it has been for Muni Munaf. He finished with 4 wickets, 4 for 18 off his 4 overs. And Team House of Well, they're struggling badly. It's only 3 overs left, and they need plenty. And they're having 3 wickets in hand. Another slower ball. And I could see Asif Rasool walks down to the middle. Asif Rasool.
Vision to life, ensuring your home is a true reflection of you.
That's where, Team House of Wealth are onto the back foot, and elegant strikers definitely cruising. Definitely they are cruising. It's 3 minutes past 6. And in the meantime, there is a change. It's Nasir Rasool. For the first time we see him getting ready to bowl with 18 balls to go. They got to go with 14.33 runs per over. That's a big task. And in the meantime, they have changed the plan. Not Nasir Rasool. It's Webber Mali, so they go to the spin. Well, it's a bold move. Asif Manzoor recently who played a heroics of a knock in Bijbiara Premier League, taking his side Royal Goodwill into that victory wherein they were almost just done with that loss. But he brought them, and he brought them to the shore by that glorious innings. And he needs to repeat the same. Can he? Team House of Wealth needs him to deliver. And two Asif is out there. And Webber Mali, he will be bowling some variations, that's for sure. And he misses, and he goes. Webber Mali strikes first ball, rather second ball. Asif Manzoor was going to give it a heave on the onside. And it's number 8 that departs, the big man. Lot depended on the man, and he could deliver not for his side. And it's Webber Mali who strikes for elegant Strikers Srinagar. Watch out, slower ball, flight, aiming to go on the onside. And mistime is it. And Uwais Shah, he says thank you for this catch. And this is cricket. From the stage of winning to the stage of losing.
खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है. डोंट वरी एट ऑल क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं. घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ. तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप.
Are we going to find some miracles, or is it going to be now very easy and simple job for the likes of elegant strikers? Amir Aziz, just 2 wickets away, elegant Strikers Srinagar to seal the deal. Well, absolute performance, absolute captaincy. Kept on changing the moves in the bowling, and doing and delivering. And Amir Aziz, he smashes. Is it going to go? No, 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 no! Catches it. Second wicket. It's 2 in a 2. Amir Aziz goes, and Mali on a hat trick with last man goes. Let's say Asif Rasool stands on the other side, still yet to face any ball. And he kept it outside off stump, dragged it, not having much of muscle in that shot. And easy pickings, easy catch. And it's Samir Bell who walks down to the centre now.
Think mobile. Think Solucity. रन्स तो बनते रहेंगे, आपका पैसा कब बनेगा? जाने के लिए कांटेक्ट करें हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ को। म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, लेकिन कौन सा? ये आपको हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ बताएगा।
It's the last pair. And it's Samir Bell. 15 balls, 43 runs. It's a last wicket partnership. Can they do some magical scenes? Samir Bell and Asif Rasool. It was only Imran Ganai, but I can't believe it the way the start was provided. In the first 3 overs, around 29 runs on the board, but the wickets kept falling after that. And it's a quick one around that up stump, and he just left it go straight to the keeper. And so far, 4 balls, 2 wickets, no run. What a great over. Again, why would you go for that defensive approach? It's quite hard to understand. Maybe looking to try and just have that wicket in hand still, not get, we believe, bundle out. Because that can play a crucial role in that net run rate. Maybe that issue comes to the situation. And a great over comes to an end. Just a single. Mali, and he finished his quota with 2 for 26. It's after that last 2 overs.
Nextcraft Consultants are your trusted partner in engineering, architectural, and designing services. We turn your vision into reality. At Nextcraft Consultants, we believe that every dream home starts with a great design. Our dedicated team works closely with you. We pride ourselves on our attention to detail, creating spaces that not only meet your needs, but also reflect your personal style. With our commitment to excellence, we will bring your vision to life, ensuring your home is a true reflection of you.
Think mobile. Think Solucity.
"12 balls, 42 runs" equation. And it will be Asif Rasool now. First time with the bat. And he needs to go miracle totally. It's 21 runs per over now. It's indeed a big task. And cricket can hurt you badly at its given day. Emotions, strategies, plans, executions, teamwork, units, efforts, catching, creating, thinking out of the box. And it will be Samir Bell rather on the strike. It's Tarun Rajput. And it smashes it down to the mid wicket. It's a single only. And it's just a strategy of just playing these 11 balls, not giving the last wicket. And try to get as many as you can and just keep yourself quite active in the pool. Ten balls. The plan is now understood. Play these balls, not give you a wicket. Just a batting practice. Another single. Tarun Rajput bowling his third, none for 18. It's totally elegant strikers have dominated. And eventually another dot ball, rather there will be a single. And things looking more shaky for the likes of Team House of Wealth. Last ball. And beaten outside off stump. And we go after the last over. They need 39.
तबीयत खराब है लेकिन हॉस्पिटल तक जाना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है. डोंट वरी एट ऑल क्योंकि हम लेके आए हैं टेलीप्रेक, एक ऐसा स्मार्ट हेल्थ केयर ऐप जहां आप घर बैठे ही टॉप डॉक्टर्स के साथ कंसल्टेशंस कर सकते हैं. घर बैठे ही आप अपने लैब टेस्ट्स भी बुक कर सकते हैं और हाँ, यहाँ आप अपनी मेडिसिन भी इजीली ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं, वो भी सेविंग्स के साथ. तो अभी डाउनलोड करें टेलीप्रेक ऐप.
And it's Ahmed Bandi, the captain now, who comes to bowl. And he knows that you can't lose from here. And he just gives himself a bit of bowling practice. 6 balls, 39 runs. You hit 6 sixes, still you lose. And it's surely going to be a miracle then. Bell cuts. And cuts for a single. Elegant strikers just marking their absolute presence, coming back stronger in the game. It's a must-win game for elegant strikers to stay alive. Just a matter of all these last 4 balls being bowled, and elegant strikers start to go for the celebration. Some moments. And I believe those number of balls, Zahid Dar and Muhammad Umar, looked quite slow with their batting approach. Both play around 30 balls but just 13 runs. And having those extra number of balls, around 17 of them, that made a big impact in the game. Oh, loses his blood, loses his coal, loses his wicket as well. It's Bell who goes. It's 124 all out. And elegant strikers have won this game quite easily at the last moments. With a ball to go, they have won it. And they have won it by 37 runs. Congratulations to elegant strikers and congratulations to the smiling man at your screens. It's Ahmed Bandi. And tough going for Team House of Wealth. They did look quite slow in that last, but finally Samir Bell lost the cool and he just lost his wicket as well. So elegant strikers winning this match rather by 36 runs. And thank you very much for being with us. That's all what we have from the live action. We'll be taking you through for the post-match presentation. And from here, from Baba Nisar, it's Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This match number 17 between Elegant Strikers Srinagar and Team House of Wealth. Well, it was just 161 what Team House of Wealth were chasing. They started up quite nice at a good note. But finally, it was Elegant Strikers Srinagar. They won the match quite comprehensively by 36 runs. So a big hand for Elegant Strikers Srinagar, please. Well, we have got some felicitations to be felicitated. First, we go for the Fan of the Match award. And to present this Fan of the Match, I request Mr. Ataullah Ganai sir, please, to come forward and present this Fan of the Match. And this Fan of the Match, a beautiful T-shirt, goes to Uwais Qayyum. Big hands to Uwais Qayyum. Thank you. And we move next to the Game Changer Award. And to present this Game Changer Award, I request the Chief Mentor and also one of the officials of this very House of Wealth Champions League, Mr. Javed Daryal sir, please come forward and he will be presenting the Game Changer Award. And it goes to the man who showed his all-round abilities from Elegant Strikers Srinagar, Vaibhav Mali. Big hands for Vaibhav Mali, please. Thank you. And now moving to the last award of this match. That's the hero of the match, man of the match. And to present this, I request Chief Organizer of House of Wealth Champions League, Mr. Zaid Afzal Bhatt, please come forward and present the man of the match. It goes to the man who bowled a brilliant spell, Munib Munaf. Big hands to Munib Munaf for having an absolute control when he just got to the ball. And he got seriously 4 wickets for his bowling. Big hands for Munib Munaf, please. And rather it's Mr. Jahangir Alam who is just presenting a cash award of 1,000 rupees to Munib Munaf. Quickly, some words with Munif. Munif, एक स्टेज पे ऐसा लग रहा था कि यू वर टोटली आउट ऑफ द गेम, लेकिन जिस तरीके से कम बैक हुआ था सेकंड हाफ में, दैट्स कंप्लीटली वी बिलीव इनक्रेडिबल.
जी देखिए, जैसा विकेट था थोड़ा बहुत हेल्पफुल था बॉलर्स के लिए और इनका जो रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट था वो कभी भी 10 से नीचे नहीं आया, तो अपने आप को बैक करना ज़रूरी था और पता थी कि कभी भी हम मैच में वापस आ सकते हैं.
एंड विद दिस विक्ट्री आपको लग रहा है कि अभी इस टूर्नामेंट में योर होप्स आर गेटिंग क्वाइट स्ट्रॉन्गर?
जी बिल्कुल, कोई इशू नहीं है. हम देखिए इस विन से बिल्कुल मोरल ऊपर हो गया है. इंशाल्लाह और अच्छा करेंगे आने वाले मैचेस में.
Best for the next matches as well. Munib Munaf, the man of the match of this very match number 17. That's all what we have from the post-match presentation. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
रन्स तो बनते रहेंगे, आपका पैसा कब बनेगा? जाने के लिए कांटेक्ट करें हाउस ऑफ वेल्थ को.